Hindi siya, no? Gahod, orale. Okay lang man. Ba't yun lang ko, clear lang.
Nang sakto. Dasig naman. Screen record mo na Berta magsugod ko ano? Magsugod ko ang bal. I-on mo lang dahil yung imong mic nang kay tapos ko question i-off ko lang akong mic. Okay na lang. Clear man ako ng ano, tingog.
Medyo sa pero naman, kita ko lang gawin din.
Bro, clear man imo.
Hindi ko gamit yung brain, no? Hindi ka mabatian.
Bati on na.
O, sige, try lang.
Bati on. Bati on ako ng
Okay na ko.
start na lang. Okay na lang, pwede naka-start.
David, ano yung topic about assessment?
Oo. Nang kung paano i-integrate ang technology sa may assessment.
Ano minili sa assessment quizzes?
For example, ang
Diba?
mga question. Oo. Kung paano ba nakakabig ang technology pwede
Lang. Ay, actually, kami mo. Ano, feedback or ano?
Okay na lang. Okay na lang, mag-start na. So, good morning, ma'am. So, I'll be asking you a question about technology and assessment. But before that, can you please tell me your name and the grade level or subject you teach?
Hi everyone, I am Miss Cynthia Ikasuyon and I'm actually teaching grade 7 mathematics.
How long have you been teaching?
So I've been teaching for a year sang sine.
Thank you. What ICT tools do you commonly use to assess student learning? For example, Google Forms, Kahoot, learning management systems.
So in our school, we actually have LMS or the what they called Quipper. So we use Quipper, no. Uh, and for my math naman, yeah, I sometimes use I most of the time gali, no. I use random name pickers, especially ang Wheel of Names. So, wala.
How do these tools help you assess your students effectively?
So actually, these tools will help us, no, especially ako nga teacher, no. That will also make ang teaching and learning interactive, especially during assessment.
That's yes. Can you share an example where you use ICT to assess student learning in a creative or impactful way?
So as I've mentioned, I use Wheel of Names, no. So it randomly picks the name of student. So in that way, ang ako mga estudyante naging attentive, no? Kay there will be possibility nga sila randomly picked, and that allow or encourage participation and as I say, attentiveness during sa klase. So that's one way sa ato na formative assessment. No? So dra ko engage ang ICT.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next question is, what do you think are the advantages of using ICT for assessment compared to traditional methods?
So with the use of ICT actually, so as I've mentioned, no, we use LMS nga Quipper. So sa Quipper, we send assignments, no? So we also send lessons. So we send lessons and then assignments, and in that way, we can monitor kung naintindihan gibala sa estudyante ang ilang lesson. So if they answer the quiz, they mera someone teachers and no that we can check kung pila ka percentage sang inang quiz ang iyang answeran. So it will give us a especially sa ako no sa math na overview ay amula ning nabalaan sang estudyante sa ini nga lesson. And with the use of interactive games no or random name pickers, so it as I've mentioned no amo ginagurang goal sa ICT man it is to encourage participation kag engagement sa klase. So that's the advantage gid sa the use of ICT over traditional methods nga which some makambat ang do ka ay amo lang ni perme paper and pencil lang. So do ka boring do wala excitement sa part naman sa estudyante. So I think amo ginang mga advantages sa paggamit sa ICT during assessment.
Thank you, ma'am. And the next one is, have you encountered any challenges in using ICT for assessment? If yes, how did you handle it?
So of course no we have a lot of challenges just sa paggamit ng ICT, especially that we are in the rural area. So commonly, you know, not stable. So although on my end, no, nang ay ako lang gamit sa Wheel of Names nga application. So I must have the internet connection man. Kag medyo struggle sa on my end kay not stable ang connection. So sa end naman sa mga students when you use the LMS or the Quipper na mo na uh, hindi kami makahatag like during the ano bala during the klase gudya. since not all students bring their cell phones with them. Kag hindi man sila tanan may internet or data connection during sa klase. So, amo lang yung struggle no ng we make sure ang struggle gid nga may internet connection and at the same time dapat tanan nga estudyante mayara sang phones or gadgets with them para magamit naman ng ICT. Dapat ara tanan no do ka laway man guro nga siya lang to isa wala internet or cellphone nga gamiton. So that's the struggle or the challenge. So kung magaman ng matabo, I go back to the traditional method, no. So I myself, no, pangita gid ways for alternative ways gid na para ma-cater lang ang needs ng students, especially sa amo ni nga arab lang assessment nga naga-fit man sa lesson kay sa situations ng student.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question is, how do students respond to ICT-based assessments? Do they seem more engaged?
So it ang imo question na do I think do ga focus more on the assessment during the class, I think so. So with the use of wheel of names no kaya mo ginakasami ko gid kaya ginagamit. So yes, I can say that they're more engaged, no, mas kapamati, mas more active, and pero not all, you know. Kaya nga gid yung students siya la kubaan sila like hala, basta ako yung magubuntahan, di pa man ko kabalo. So, yeah, it's a mixed emotion actually for the part of the students. So, some of them are excited, no? Some of them are, somehow nervous or anxious. But you can say that, sige lang, it's because they are attentive, na nakuha mo yung attention. That's why they feel that way. So, but most of the time, no, they became active. They are active during class when you use ICT tools.
Thank you, ma'am. Have you received any training or support in using ICT tools for assessment?
So, in my 1 year, so previously wala kami nagaan chance, no? Ako good. But maybe for this opening of the school year, meron na kami in-service training. So, hopefully maka-attend. But I have no trainings pa as of the moment. I just actually get ideas from teachers ng mga content creators, no? So, I'm actually still exploring on the part of using ICT for assessment.
The next question is, in your opinion, what kind of support or training would help teachers use ICT assessment more effectively?
So, it's about the support, right? No? Support na, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So, mas maayo siguro, no, if the teachers would have practical workshops, good, and seminars, no. Nga ang mga hands-on, good nga, they can apply during classes. No, mas dami. Especially kung mas ang mga workshop ngayon na, no, focus on the subject matter, no. Like, kung math, what are the tools? I know actually some tools man, no, like GeoGebra, that is good for ano mo, for lesson lang. Pero for assessment, dapat ang mga students may mo ng application. So, it would be great though if we have practical workshops pagid or hands-on training for teachers. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. What advice would you give to new teachers who want to use ICT for assessing student learning?
So, we will start with simple tools no ang nabalanta ng danay. Then explore no? Using trial and error. Then I know, para sa ako, no, I'm still exploring pa. So later, we will find tools gidya that maka-fit sa aton estudyante. Kay when we use the ICT tools, especially for assessment, we're not just looking for ang kapasidad sa ilang ICT tools, no, but we also looking for the suitability. Is it suitable for students in their current situation? No? Do they have internet? Do they have gadgets nga maka-support sa ining application? So, we need to no explore pa gid. And especially sa ako, no, we need to explore about the tools nga gamiton for assessment sa math. No? Damo naman gagawa. So, na explore lang.
Here's the last question. Is there anything else of your experiences using ICT in assessment? Again, ma'am, is there anything else you'd like to share about your experiences using ICT in assessment?
So, I can say despite no the situation, no, even in our rural area, no, that we have limited resources, unstable internet connection, but I can still say nga ang ICT can help no in assessment of learning sa mga estudyante. Because ICT tools makes the learning more engaging. With the use of LMS, no, which is an ICT tool, it is accessible for students, no, where they can learn at their own pace, man. So, amo na, no, we must go in with time, no, since education hindi lang siya dapat stagnant, no. So, we must explore man gid, especially with the use of ICT now that we are advancing in technology. So, I think that's all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time and effort for sharing your insights. So this will be very helpful for us in our learning. And have a great day. Thank you, Nang.
Sure, you're welcome. And I hope you've learned something. So,
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, good Nang.